Out of every day in the year, I bet that January 1st is the #1 day the most lies are told. The biggest lie that's told on that day is New Year, New Me. I bet at some point you said it, I said it, your cousin said it, your mama said it, everybody has said it at some point. And for a lot of us, it's probably the #1 day we don't realize we're going to tell a lie because we're not going to follow through on the goal that we have set. I remember one year, me and my dad was like, hey man, we got to go hard on being vegan, man. We got to stop eating meat. We're going to go hard on this. Not too long ago from us saying that, we find ourselves eating a meat lover pizza. That's got to be the worst way of destroying that goal. I can't think of a better way to lie about being a vegan than eating a meat lover's pizza. That's just terrible. So today in this video, I'm going to give you the #1 skill set that you're going to need to really be successful next year and conquer your goals. The #1 skill set that you're going to need to conquer your goals for next year is discipline. You gotta stay disciplined. That is the #1 reason why a lot of us don't achieve the goals that we set. And that's what makes January 1st the #1 day that a lot of people start telling lies. We don't stay disciplined. We don't stay connected to the goals that we set. And we don't stay committed to them. By the 2nd or 3rd week of January, a lot of people don't forgot that they set a New Year's resolution. I'm a sports fanatic. Actually, no, I done cut down on sports because the Lakers, they had my mental health going up. Anyway, the one thing that I respect about the greats, the people that we recognize as some of the greatest players of all time in any sport, is that they're willing to do what they need to do even when they don't feel like doing it. That is what sets them apart from the average player. They're willing to do things when they're motivated, they're high energy, and they put a lot of effort into the game, but they're also willing to operate in the same mindset even when they don't feel like doing it or even when they are sick. And that's the type of mindset and work ethic that we gotta have to achieve our goals. We gotta be willing to do them when we have high energy and when we're motivated, but we also gotta be willing to do them when we have no energy, when we don't feel like doing it, or even when we are sick. We gotta stop being average. There's a quote that says that in order to get what others don't have, we gotta be willing to do what others don't do. And what a lot of others are not willing to do, which are the average people, is become disciplined and stay disciplined throughout the whole year so that they can achieve their goals. In my Instagram bio, I have the #1 motivational speaker. Now, I usually don't share my goals because I like to stay private, but that is a goal that I want to conquer and accomplish. Now, in order for me to accomplish and conquer that goal, I can't just stay disciplined the first month of the next year. I have to stay disciplined and work on my craft throughout the whole year and years to come. You don't become one of the greats at any area of life by being average and doing what you want to do only when you feel like doing it. You got to do what you want to do and even what you don't want to do when you don't feel like doing it. You got to be willing to separate yourself from the average people so that you won't be average and so that you won't have average results. I can remember when I was younger, my mom used to say, sometimes, baby, you got to do what you need to do even when you don't feel like doing it. And that is so true about life. If we want to, a lot of us, or probably all of us, we have this vision, what we would like our lives to look like. I want you to imagine everything that you want in some deep, vivid detail. Think about what your life will look like and how you will feel if you were able to live that actual vision. Now, I'm here to tell you that that's possible. If anybody can become successful, it can be you. You can't create the reality that your imagination is. But you got to be willing to put in that work, that time, that energy, that effort. You got to be willing to be disciplined, to stay connected and committed to your goals throughout the whole year. That is what it's going to take for you to actually not lie on January 1st, but to turn that statement into a truth if we're willing to be disciplined and stop lying on January 1st. And forgetting our goals by the 3rd week of January. If you really want next year to be your year, you have to be disciplined. And I believe that if anybody can be successful, let it be you. It can be you. And it will be you if you will be disciplined.